Make sure.
Close enough. Old ass. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna say call on Yahweh, call on Yahweh by call on Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakwadash, the great Ali Shakir of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth. Come before you in the name of Yahushai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel, and rose to sit to become Yahweh's right, his father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that pleaded his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation. Giving shout outs to Great Millstone, the teachers, you know what I'm saying, the top brothers, you know, the apostles, Great Millstone, the ones that I get my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from, you know what I'm saying, and the secret knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai through his son on down to his beautiful prophets. Shalom to those brothers, those the cornerstones of Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, the house of David, you know, Shalom, you know, to those beautiful brothers. They're working around the clock just to get us the truth and wisdom and prepare us for the times that are ahead, and giving us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the stability of times, the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the name of Yahushai is a treasure. Amen. Giving respect to the Akim, the brothers that's out there that's doing the truth as well. And whether they're on the highways, on the byways, or are they at home, you know, they do both, you know what I'm saying? They preach the word on the highways and byways, and they at home. Shout out to those beautiful brothers, even though they may not be from Great Millstone, you know, brothers such as I and, you know, top dogs, you know what I'm saying, like King Yahweh, the Maccabees, and Idwam, Ibad, the brothers like them, you know, shalom to those brothers, because they work around the clock. They really put the, you know, smack down and give us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to their maximum abilities. Shalom to them brothers, you know. And shalom to the beautiful the Akwath, the beautiful women that are in the truth. And whether you got a man or not, you still fear the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And you listen and you learn in silence. There's nothing wrong with listening and learning in silence, and allowing your man to take the forefront, and respecting Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai's word. Like it say, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, then it's Yahweh Shai, then it's Adam, then it's Eve. So, you know, you respect the Lord's word. Coming back at you with another video from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, the name Yahushai. Through him, you know what I'm saying, all things are done, and this is a part of the Spirit. The Spirit put upon me to bring you another episode. And this one is very interesting and very dire, you know, like the one that I did on the highways and byways. Is, you know, because it's coming, and from the news reports and the things that are happening and the shit that they're broadcasting, it's like I don't know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is like I know he's angry, but it's moving a lot more faster than I anticipated. It's certain things that are about to happen, and from May all the way to beginning of June 1st is going to be a shockwave of things, and the collapse is actually coming quicker than we anticipated, and it's not to my fear, it's just to my surprise on how fast the Lord is moving to get the elect out, you know what I'm saying, whoever they may be among the children of Israel that are the 1/3, you know what I'm saying. So hopefully I'm one of them. You know, hopefully the people that you know, the children, Salakia, the brothers and sisters that are listening to this channel, you're one of them. You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna go through a couple of scriptures. I got a cool little presentation for today. You know, some news reports and some things that's going down. I'm gonna just bootleg it and do it off my other phone. You know, so I'm not that good with the videos and the little things that the prophets can do, and they can, you know, pop up videos, make it more entertaining for you guys. I'm more of a straight up kind of guy. My brain doesn't work on the phones mostly. The Lord didn't put the spirit on me to do stuff like that. I just learned from the prophets, you know what I'm saying. Like the prophets say, regurgitate what they say, study, you know, they tell me what to do, you know what I'm saying, I do it, you know what I'm saying, and that's just what it is. I read the Bible, You know, I bring it out in my own way. You know, a way a man's goings is of Yahweh. We all do our things differently. You know, so shalom to that. But you know, hey, be ready for the apocalypse because they got the perfect setting. It could be in the summer. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see just how bad the crash is, and if the crash is bad, it can happen semi beginning to semi middle of the summer. It'll look like hell on earth, you know. So right now, I'm gonna bring out a couple of scriptures, and then I'm gonna bring out one of my first videos, you know, because hey man, shit is getting real. You know what I'm saying? Shit is getting serious. You got a lot of scoffers out there. You got a lot of the wicked out there that say Yahweh not coming. And the more they say that, the faster he's coming, the faster it's happening, the faster these things are coming into play. And being more, the truth will be made manifest. You know what I'm saying? And at the end it shall not lie. So, you know, we seeing a lot of things that's happening. And instead of me being terrified, it's more to an amusement and an excitement. Like, I can't wait for all this shit to happen. I can't wait for it to go down, you know, so these Edomites can get theirs. You know what I'm saying? So our people can get they butts whooped. You know what I'm saying? The ones that didn't come back, and the 2/3, and the people, you know what I'm saying, that didn't listen, it's gonna smack them right in their face. They're not gonna see none of this coming. Why? Because the Lord had blinded them. You know, so get you a couple of scriptures, and then we're gonna get into the presentation. And we in Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "Oh, that my head were waters." It says, "And my eyes found a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people." It says, all that I had in the wilderness a lodging place for travelers, that I might leave my people and go from them. For they are all adulterers, and assembly of treacherous men. It says, and like their bow, they have bent their tongues for lies. That's right, because nothing that they cannot they don't have a so-called, how the prophet said, a receipt for the lies that they got. They don't have any proof, so they back it off just raw words, you know, and that's how you can tell a liar, because they can't prove the things that they're saying. So you can tell a person by the truth by he can prove what he's saying. He got it out the Bible. It, you know, like extra proof, like some brothers do have. They'll, you know, show you a chariot site and show you something that they've caught on camera to make you be like, okay, he is telling the truth. He is who he say he is. This Bible is real. You know what I'm saying? He is not lying. But you know, all the scoffers and all the people that are blind, and the people that are evil, and the people that are wicked, that are going against Yahweh, they have no proof. They don't have no. When we tell them, okay, you know what I'm saying, prove to me that Yahweh Shem Shai, in the name Yahushai, his only begotten son, is not the real names of the Lord. They can't prove it. You know, the first part of his name is in the Bible. It appears like at least 4 or 5 times in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? When it's supposed to appear everywhere in the Bible, everywhere you see Lord, everywhere you see Jesus Christ, because that's not the name. It's supposed to be Yahweh Shem Shai and Lord God Almighty, and then Jesus Christ is supposed to be replaced with Yahweh Shai. But we've all known what they've done. You know, you read the Renaissance period, and the times that Greece and Rome was conquering, they took over everything and renamed everything, and renamed the continents. They renamed the fucking animals. You know what I'm saying? They renamed everything, and they claimed everything as theirs. Even the Bible renamed our God, tried to take our God, tried to make you know, change their color. You know, make them white. You know what I'm saying? When they all full of color, they all bronze. You know, the prophets, from the Almighty all the way down to his beautiful prophets and his children, they all bronze. They all of a indigenous color. You know, and they tried to remove that. So you know, when you ask a scoffer and you ask somebody that's lying like that, you know, these evildoers, they cannot back their proof up. They cannot find the proof to back it up. They just want to tell you that you wrong. Well, then prove that I'm wrong, because I can prove that I'm right, and I'm gonna win every time. You know what I'm saying? Because how about Shemi Shai got my back, and I got the Lord back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna win every time. You're never going to be able to beat Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh put it on my spirit to beat you. You know, And then boy, you've already seen the proof that I've laid out over time, and you've seen what Great Millstone and them can do. They go through history, they go through break down the words, they go through all that shit. They don't have to show you no chariot. You know what I'm saying? They can give you just pure knowledge of Yahweh Shem outside, and it'll just defeat you. You know what I'm saying? So, you could see the scoffers and the evildoers. Their tongues is bent on lies. There's no proof behind it, no truth behind it. So it says, they are not valiant men. They are not valiant for the truth on the earth. That's the truth. Amen. It says, for they proceed from evil to evil, and they do not know me, says Yahweh. That's right. They don't know the Lord. So when we tell them, Yahweh is coming to scourge the earth, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh is coming to destroy the wicked from the earth and get rid of the white man, that the white man is the devil, and you are the true children of Israel. They don't understand that. They don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And, praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai in the name Yahushai. What did you just say? That's not my God. That's not what I worship. I worship Jesus Christ. I don't even know what you're talking about. See, Yahweh Shem Yahushai be like, they don't know who I am, nor that they have the lust to know who I am, you know what I'm saying, and what I'm about and how I'm getting down. They don't even want to know who the fuck they are. They already think that they know who they are, If they already knew who they was, then none of this shit would be happening, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know they don't know who they are, so, and who they think they are is wrong, so it's just like, look at everything around you. The prophets they not warned you enough? They warned you a million gazillion times that the end is coming, and you just don't believe them, But you see it all around you, And it's just weird. It's just, that's how Yahweh is in the works, and He allowed those of them that believe to see, and then the ones that are blind not to see. So it says, everyone take heed. Go ahead and put it on the charger in a minute. Everyone takes heed to his neighbor, and do not trust any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will talk with slanderers. That's right. So every time you try to tell them that tell them about the truth, they constantly listen to people that's on the side of them talking, you know what I'm saying, and talking out their ass and talking out their neck, not really knowing anything, just telling you that the prophets is crazy, they full of lies, they not telling you the truth. When you want to show them some truth, they don't want to see it. They don't want it to alter, to change the way that they think. No, but when you die, man, you're going, you know what I'm saying? That you're going to the seat to stand before Yahweh. You going up there, and ain't nobody gonna be on the side talking and backing you up and trying to comfort you with words and shit talkers talking shit like, I don't believe the Lord. He not like that. He's a loving God. He ain't gonna just judge you like that. He ain't gonna treat you like that. Man, you better get the fuck out of here. You better read these stories, man. You better understand where Yahweh is coming from. You better read the Bible, because it's another thing coming with the stuff that's happening, So it says, everyone will deceive his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies. They weary themselves to commit iniquity. Your dwelling place is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, says Yahweh. Therefore says Yahweh Shem Yahushai, behold, I will refine them and try them. For how shall I deal with the daughter of my people? And God got some pretty strong ways to get you to pay attention to Him, And I'm about to show you one of a very strong way He can get you to pay attention to Him, It says, their tongue is an arrow shot out. It speaks deceit. One speaks peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he lies in wait. Shall I not punish him for these things? Says Yahweh, shall I not avenge myself on such a nation as this? Because the first nation that He coming after is His own children, the house of Israel. The 2/3 of them. Them the first people that He cleaning out, and then it's the white people and they nations all the way on down. And I don't understand why they want smoke from the Lord, but the white man does, and think that he can challenge God because he thinks he's a God, and it's just retarded. The Edomites and the terrible things that they've done, it challenges the Lord. So it's just like, the things that they've done is just like, why would you want to fight the Almighty? Why would you want to fight Yahweh? Why would you do the terrible things that you've done to his children? And it's just like, man, you look at these white people and you look at the Edomites and their elites and all that and their leaders, like, you about to get your ass whooped, man, like, because it's coming. Every day that passed by, you know what I'm saying? And they telling you that at the end of the summer, even though it's all of a setup, but it's through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, his left hand. They telling your ass during the summer is going to be a great economic collapse, man. One that is like it's never been before. And when it collapses, it ain't getting up no more. Shit going to look like Mad Max or the Book of Eli out there, when people murdering each other and killing each other and robbing each other. Just look at this. I'm about to show you the first part of the presentation, which is some shit, man. Because right now they got some shit. Amen. And that's the Most High right there. Amen. That 144, it might be mirrored backwards. That's weird. I know why though, because the camera is shot this way. If the camera was shot that way, it wouldn't look like that. So, sorry if it's mirrored like that. That's because the camera is facing me. So. Boy, oh boy, like the Lord say, how I'm gonna deal with my daughter of my people, how I'm gonna deal with these wicked 2/3, and Yahweh, like, I got some ideas that's gonna make them know who I am, and then they gonna die. A whole lot of them. These niggas gonna die. They gonna feel wrath they ain't never felt before, and I certainly don't want to be one of them. That's why I do the work, and I pray. And I do the best that I can. Hopefully, this broadcast reach the hearts and minds of some of our people, who may be the elect, man. It may be well with you that the Lord exempts you. The water means exemption. The mark is the exemption from being judged, from being destroyed. Because the judgments that's coming is going to be horrendous and hideous, man. There's going to be angels flying over everybody, like beehive over a beekeeper just fucking his ass up. Alright, I got one for y'all. And don't mind if it's mirrored because it's facing this way. If the camera was facing the other way, it wouldn't be mirrored. But, I'm not all good with the phone thing, so you can just listen and see what they're saying. If words pop up and they backwards, then there's nothing I can really do about that. But I got something for you. Wait, let me turn it down because it could be bright.
Officials there just declared a water shortage emergency for the first time ever. According to these new restrictions, people can water outdoors just one day a week. It applies to parts of Los Angeles, Ventura, and San Bernardino counties. The restrictions begin June the 1st. The water supplier in the region reports if cities don't enforce it, they'll face hefty fines.
If you would, please, if you're watching this video, please comment below and let me know if you're in California, in any of these counties that are affected by this imposed mandate on the water usage that is supposed to go into effect June 1st. And also, if you aren't in those areas or you know someone says here, which you'll explain here in just a moment, that this can affect the power output, the electric grid, as a result of being low on water. Valerie.
Shep, Lake Powell is the second largest reservoir in the country, and 40% of the water here is supposed to end up in the LA Basin in California. But check out the water level behind me. The top of the white line in the canyon there, that's where the water used to reach when the lake was at capacity back in the 1980s. The dam behind me relies on that power to generate electricity, but now that production is in danger.
And this could be a huge component for those specifically in this area that are relying on electric vehicles, specifically Tesla and Rivian now coming out. And I think there's a new Chevy Volt. We are moving away from fuel dependency or petroleum-based fuel dependency, especially in states like California. And you're going to be relying heavily on electrical power to charge your vehicle to get you from point A to point B, to get you to work, to get you to the grocery store, to buy food, to buy water, to just take care of daily necessities, going to the doctor, going to the dentist, things that you need to do to get done, that you're relying on this electric vehicle to get you there. You may see some disruptions as the California electrical power grid may be affected due to the reduction of water availability to power the dam, or for the dam to provide power.
Years of drought have left boats high and dry over Lake Powell near Page, Arizona. City Utility Manager Brian Hill stunned by the sight of a dock now dangling in the air.
Normally we come down that way, and you can see that now it's a cliff wall. The fact that the water is down, we're like 30% of lake level, and there's tens of millions of people relying on this water in the Southwest. It's disturbing.
The drop in water threatens the largest power source in the region. Hydroelectric power produced at the Glen Canyon Dam is part of a collective that serves 5 million people across 6 states. 80% of that power is made here. Bob Martin is the deputy power manager.
And we've actually seen this. I've seen it specifically here in Atlanta, Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier, it does provide a large amount of power through Buford Dam, and the lake levels were extremely low, struggling to reach full pull for months, for years. We've actually recovered from that, and we aren't in this drought situation. But now, today, 2022, with what all we have going on with the food shortages and the flour or wheat and fertilizer, like everything that we have going on that is affecting our ability to produce food and have availability of food and water. This is not something we need right now. This is not what we need right now.
What about the noise that we're hearing? What is that?
I always say that's the sound of money. The generators generate the power, and it comes to this transformer behind us, and it's put on these overhead transmission lines. It can go to Phoenix, it can go to Las Vegas, it can go anywhere the connections are made.
But as the water level drops, it sinks closer to a dangerous threshold.
We're about 26 feet, 27 feet around that area of being away from minimum power pool, and that's the point where we can no longer generate power through the turbines.
In a proposed plan to stem that, a dam further upstream in Utah would release more water, an agreement made jointly by 4 states and the Bureau of Reclamation. If approved, 500,000 acre-feet of water, or 163 billion gallons, would flow down to Lake Powell starting May 1st. Is it sustainable in the long term to keep bringing a little bit more water down every year?
In my opinion, no, you're spending more than you're making.
But without water, energy production will inevitably go down and prices will go up.
Yeah, that's a key point there. The beauty of this is that there is a backup plan in place, but what he just said is you're spending more than you're making. And what he said before that was, when she asked the question, what does that sound? He answered with, that is the sound of money. This is about money. So please don't get it twisted. Don't think that they're only doing this for the greater good to help, us. It's about money. And they may sacrifice the cost to
sorry if it was terrible quality or whatever. Just the goal here is just to get my point across. And next time I'll just flip my phone, and that way you'll be able to see the full presentation. And it was a lot of ruckus in the back or whatever, but next time I'll do it in a more better, suitable environment. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think my phone was sensitive to catch all that noise, but it did. But just moreover getting a point across as it is, as you can see. Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, things are actually moving a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? And like the Most High said, the days are short. If the days were not short, then no flesh would be saved. The elect wouldn't be able to survive if the days was longer. Like years ago, like 20, 30 years ago, when I was a kid, the day was so long. You know what I'm saying? To me, in my eyes, the day was so long. It felt like it was two days in one. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying, it's a half a day, like it's a day, instead of being 2 days in one, it's a half a day, and it just, flipping faster and faster and faster and faster. So, the Most High is at work, and, as you can see, they talking about their little dams and shit running out of water and them not having enough resources to go around. And I was listening to this lady, Sheila Doomsday Prepper or whatever, and she was talking about how they want to start rationing where she at, you know what I'm saying, wherever she at. I forgot where she was at. I forgot. I'm not going to try to pinpoint it, but next time I'll bring it up. But yeah, where she was at, they trying to rationalize the food and the things that they got left, because they don't want to tell the people downright that America is broke, they in debt. They going to war with the people that they need their resources from. The sanctions are set in, so the sanctions is hurting them, and it's hurting Edom. You know what I'm saying? The white people and these other nations, they really don't want to send nothing to America's way, but the money is involved, and at the same time they can't. So that's one of the it's a part of the set of plagues, and it's a part of famine. And one way that the Most High is going to definitely get our people attention is by cutting off the water, and then cutting off your food, cutting off your electricity, cutting off your gas, cutting off your oil, cutting off the money too, especially that. That's what's really going to affect and bring that, breakdown and that domino effect, and allow this whole thing to go full circle. And, pretty much a summer, what perfect way to start Armageddon is during the hottest time of the year. It's going to look like hell on earth, especially if they get it to where they want it. These elites get it to where they want it, and they got these people, because the people be like, oh, hyperinflation, that's fine. People really act like this. People really think like this. Oh, Ukraine going to war, that's fine. Oh, China having a coronavirus lockdown, that's cool. But when when the food get cut off, oh, there's no more food. We're rationalized the last that we got. Oh, what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the food keeps skyrocketing, and the prices is going up more and more, and they not going down. Huh? I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck about when they was going to war and all that. And they be like, oh, it'll never come here. But now that it's coming here, these people, they not gonna understand especially our people, the children. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites, they not gonna understand shit that's going on, man. All they gonna do is go panic buy. That's what's gonna happen, and that's exactly what's gonna trigger. Like they said, this region, the main power plant is going down because of what's happening with the water and shit. So, Vegas, they get a lot of energy from California too. So, in time, I wouldn't be surprised that, because that's where I'm living at right now, and I'm from California, and I've seen all the big ass windmills and shit that they do to keep California, Las Vegas afloat, and all that power that it needs to stay powered up. So I understand. I wouldn't be surprised that I would not be surprised that Vegas started rationalize water too, and you know what I'm saying, telling people to slow down on things, and And at the same time, it's through the secret society that's doing all that, rationalize the water and shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing all the wickedness that they're doing right now. It's also a part of draconian law that it would happen like that. So, you know, they setting in their draconian laws real fast, man. And these people, they gonna flip out, they gonna wig out, especially when they really see that the water is about to get cut off at some point. And it's in time, it's not gonna be just in California, it's gonna be everywhere, you know. And people gonna really want to get out of California, and then they had chances to get out of California. They gonna rush here, they gonna rush there, they gonna go panic buy, like they said, and they gonna go buy out all the water that they got to try and save the water that they have, you know, not even realizing that if it's true or not, you know what I'm saying. They still gonna just do it, like how they said, oh, COVID-19 is spreading everywhere, we're gonna lock everything down just because they said it. You know what I'm saying? These people went out and panic buy. You know what I'm saying? And fighting over shit. It was ridiculous. Come to find out, it was all a lie, and it wasn't even fucking true. You know, that just because the news and them said it, they went to go do it. You know, so that's the retardedness of being a sheep. You know what I'm saying? Led to the slaughter. You know, and that's what our people have become. They no different from the Edomites. You know, and they follow the dictatorship and the laws and weird shit that these white people do. They follow it. So that's exactly what's gonna happen. They gonna go out there in Los Angeles. They not feeling it right now until June 1st and going all the way on down. And when they really start enforcing these wicked ass laws, because that's a part of the wicked laws, what you just saw. Well, you know, if you did see it, you know, and you sat through it, you know, not most people will sit through it. All terrible quality, and then fucking ended up shoving my video out the window, not really trying to absorb the message that I'm trying to give you guys, you know, and then people like that, you know, fuck them. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? The people trying and doing their effort to get the word out, you know. And you can always go look at the other prophets. I'm not tripping on it, but I'm just saying how small Jake brain is, our people brain, the children of Israel. Some of our brains are very small, and they don't have an attention span to sit there for at least 10 to 15 minutes, you know, just to watch and to get that exclamation, to absorb that wisdom, knowledge, understanding from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, especially when somebody's trying to let you know what's going on and give you that breakdown, and you know what I'm saying, giving you that word of mouth, letting you know what's going on out there in them streets and what's going on economically, what's going on in these stores, what's happening with this with these white folks and this wickedness that they bringing down on us, you know. And man, like you just said, man, they gonna be on the damn near water panic. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the major blows from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. He's gonna get your attention. This is how bad it is, and this is how it was in Egypt, man. They was running out of shit, and they had different plagues hitting them. And America is Egypt, so they going through different plagues and different famines and destruction. They about to start getting hit the same way back then. It ain't nothing new. The same strategy that Yahweh used to get us out of there, same way he gonna get us out of this. But the only twist to this is the nuclear day. That's the twist. So, you know, that is the twist. Like you said, it never happened before. You ain't never seen no nuclear day. You know what I'm saying? For the whole world. You ain't never seen it before, and you ain't gonna never see nothing like that again. And that is true wrath of the Lord. That's the true ending to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Is the nuclear day that God is always talking about. So it says, I will take up, this is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 10. It says, I will take up a weeping and a wailing for the mountains, which are the people. It says, and for the dwelling places of the wilderness, a lamentation, because they are burned up, so that no one can pass through, nor can men hear the voice of the cattle. Both the birds of the heavens and the beasts have fled, they are gone. It says, I will make of Jerusalem a heap of ruins, a den of jackals. I will make the city of Judah desolate, without an inhabitation. So that's the nuclear day. That's how bad it is, because a lot of our brothers and sisters going to get left here to burn up and left here to die, you know. So it's going to be pretty serious if you're not in the word. And when all these things go down, and by the time the riots get here, you know what I'm saying, the destruction and all the burning and stuff, I know the prophets is going to give out the order not to go back outside, you know, to prepare, you know what I'm saying, pack up your things, you know, try to bring out the word down to the last minute. before they end up cutting off electricity, because like they said, water controlled electricity too. So if they do that little EMP shit that it's looking like they're gonna pull some shit like that, the word gonna get cut off too. The word is gonna cut off just like that, and gonna go off. The air gonna go off, because people rely on phones heavily. You know what I'm saying? People rely on their phones every fucking day, every fucking night. They always on their phones. They always watching TV. They always doing something. Esau done got it to where people they all about phones. Motherfucker got like 6 cameras on one phone. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker using 5G on the other phone. Fucking you got kids that don't know how to read and write, but they know exactly how to get into TikTok and make a username and all that, dance and shit. So, I'm just saying, moreover, the phones get cut off, man. This shit about to be hell, man. This shit about to be hell. So, our people about to get that just due, and that's when the word is gonna vanish, man. It won't be a stay of bread or a stay of water that's missing, but famine of the word. And the famine of the word is about to be, it's near, man. So when the famine of the word come in and it's over with, you can only imagine the people that's gonna try to get into the Bible and people that's gonna run to God and all that shit, and it ain't gonna work, man. And either we'll be dead, some of us people that preach the word, or we be dead, or we'll be gone. You know what I'm saying? Long gone, or even worse, coming after your ass, because that's what's gonna happen. A lot of us gonna be instead of us gonna be fishers, we gonna be hunters, and some of the brothers gonna get divine power, and some of us brothers won't pay back anyway. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come after your ass. That's what's gonna happen. Like majority of us brothers, we gonna come. Some of us brothers might kill because they got family. You know what I'm saying? Some of us brothers might killing just to stay alive, and some of us brothers gonna be killing to get that payback, man. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. A lot of us brothers ain't gonna. Some of us gonna get divine power, and they gonna go nuts with that shit, man. And in that day, you ain't gonna want to be near. If you don't have a word in you, you're screwed. You're screwed. And we gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you talk and how you make your gestures, you know what I'm saying, and how you talk to how you do things, and some brothers that even if some brothers that do the word, we're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have that divine knowledge. Like, don't even talk to him just because he said the name of Yahweh Hashem Shai. That doesn't mean that he's saved. And he might do some other shit and be like, see, that's why he not saved. You see that shit? Yeah, we're gonna get his ass, and that's how it's gonna be, man. And a lot of prophets gonna be like, you didn't know the word of Yahweh, you didn't know this Bible. What the hell wrong with you? And a lot of people are gonna feel down. They're gonna feel stupid because by the time of the end of the summer, if the estimates do add up to the economic crash, just burning out and just crash land, hitting the land, you know what I'm saying, like that. And collapsing like that during the summer, it's going to be well known that people going to know that God did it. Yahweh did it. They going to know. So it says, who is this wise man who may understand this? Put on my little music. I do want to play another video for y'all. I just don't want it to be backwards. Because it's about to go down, man. All this chaos and shit. And better yet is to be able to make it to these days, these great tribulations that's happening. I'm gonna thank Yahweh Shem Shai just to even see this white man's downfall, to even see Esau's downfall. I'm almost there. I'm at the first part of the end of the world, man. That's like the greatest feeling ever, to know that Yahweh is even allowing you to see these things. You know what I'm saying? Blessed are the eyes that see and the ears that hear, man. You're going to be blessed. The prophets like Albert Bibbins and other great prophets that Albert Bibbins raised from One West, man, died and didn't even get to see the shit that we're seeing right now. Even though through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, they're going to be raised up and the dead shall be raised up first. I'm just saying they died. They died before the great tribulation, man. And it's a blessing for